It was a warm Saturday afternoon when Karen decided to host one of her famously over-the-top garden parties at her expansive suburban home. As usual, her neighbors braced themselves for the inevitable chaos. Karen, who thrived on attention, had come up with what she thought was a brilliant idea. Since her driveway couldn't hold all the guests, she'd simply extend the setup into the street. She pitched several oversized party tents directly in front of her house, unknowingly blocking the designated fire lane. The party kicked off in full swing. Music blared from the speakers, guests mingled with glasses of champagne in hand, and the scent of catered hors d'oeuvres drifted through the neighborhood. But while Karen basked in the glow of admiration, a much bigger issue was forming just outside her bubble of celebration. By placing the tents in the street, Karen had blocked a crucial emergency access route, something she hadn't given a second thought to. And on any other day, it might have gone unnoticed. But that afternoon, Fire Chief Doug Stevenson happened to be patrolling the area. Known for his no-nonsense approach and unwavering commitment to public safety, he spotted the tents immediately. His experience told him all he needed to know. The setup wasn't just a minor inconvenience, it was a serious hazard. Without hesitation, Chief Stevenson swung his vehicle around, parked in front of Karen's home, and marched straight up the driveway. The music thumped in the background as he approached, but within seconds, his presence drew attention. Conversations hushed. Karen turned, mid-laugh, to see a uniformed fire chief headed her way, his expression grim. "Ma'am," he said, his voice cutting through the chatter, "you've blocked the fire lane. These tents are a safety risk. If an emergency vehicle needed to get through, it couldn't. That's unacceptable." Karen, flushed with embarrassment but never one to back down easily, attempted to defend herself. "It's just for the party. There's no danger right now." But Chief Stevenson didn't budge. "You might not think it's dangerous, but emergencies don't wait for parties to end. Safety isn't negotiable. Clear the tents now, or there will be consequences." The mood of the party shifted instantly. Guests exchanged uneasy glances as Karen scrambled to organize the removal of the tents. What had started as a lively afternoon of celebration quickly unraveled into an awkward scene of red-faced cleanup and whispered judgment. Karen learned a hard truth that day. Rules exist for a reason, and no amount of champagne or party tents can shield you from the consequences of ignoring public safety. From that moment on, any time she thought about bending the rules, she remembered the fire chief who crashed her party, and made sure the whole neighborhood understood that when it comes to safety, there are no exceptions.